Mars, the majestic red planet, has captivated human imagination for generations. Today, an elite team aboard the spaceship Pride approaches to uncover its greatest secrets. Inside the main bridge, 20-year-old Tori gazes eagerly at the expanding, rusty horizon. His magnetic boots keep him tethered as the zero-gravity environment surrounds him. Scientific veteran Nos meticulously monitors the orbital telemetry. He knows that descending into the thin Martian atmosphere requires absolute precision and flawless entry vectors. Hovering gracefully in the microgravity environment, Adore recalibrates her tactical gear. Every piece of sensor equipment is optimized to detect the faintest environmental anomalies below. Even their loyal companion Tai has adapted to life among the stars. In the zero-gravity environment, simple liquids form perfect spheres due to surface tension. Entering orbit, the ship passes over Olympus Mons. This colossal shield volcano is the largest in the entire solar system, dwarfing Mount Everest on Earth. Below them stretches Valles Marineris, a canyon system so incredibly vast that it would stretch entirely across the continental United States if placed on Earth. The atmospheric descent is violent. Mars possesses an atmosphere primarily composed of carbon dioxide, only 1% as dense as Earth's, causing extreme aerodynamic heating. Inside the cockpit, the crew braces against the intense gravitational forces. Magnetic boots lock them firmly in place as the ship dynamically adjusts its trajectory. Touchdown. The retro thrusters kick up a massive cloud of iron oxide dust, the very element that gives this alien landscape its signature bloody reddish hue. Before stepping outside, the team must equip heavily pressurized spacesuits. Mars has a near vacuum environment, freezing temperatures, and absolutely no breathable oxygen for human lungs. Adore carefully secures Tai into his specialized environmental harness. Even their furry companion requires thermal protection and independent life support to survive the harsh exterior. The outer doors open, revealing Jezero Crater. This ancient depression is believed to be a dried-up lakebed, holding the planet's most profound geological and biological secrets. Stepping onto the surface, Tori experiences the strange sensation of Martian gravity. At only 38% of Earth's pull, every step feels remarkably light and bouncy. The team sets out across a brilliantly preserved fossilized river delta. Billions of years ago, fast-moving water carved these intricate meandering channels straight into the bedrock. Adore deploys a ground-penetrating radar. To find evidence of past or present life, they must look below the surface, protected from the relentless cosmic radiation. The radar returns a massive anomaly. Just meters beneath the sun-scorched dirt lies a vast, pristine reservoir of pure water ice, preserved since the planet's ancient era. Recognizing the scientific jackpot, Nos quickly sets up an automated deep-core drill. Accessing this subterranean ice is critical. Where there is water, there might be life. The drill penetrates the iron-rich crust, cutting straight through hardened regolith. Suddenly, the deep red dust gives way to a miraculous flurry of bright white ice chips. Tori carefully extracts the frozen core. This pristine cylinder of ice is literally a chemical time capsule, trapping ancient atmospheric gases and potentially fossilized organic molecules. Tai observes the delicate process with loyal curiosity. Though he doesn't understand the complex astrobiology, his presence provides essential morale for the crew in this vast emptiness. Adore meticulously seals the sample. It must remain uncontaminated by human DNA and Earth microbes. Planetary protection protocols are strictly enforced to ensure scientific integrity. With their precious cargo secured, the explorers turn back. The setting sun casts incredibly long, eerie shadows across the crater, painting the sky a dusky alien blue. Back at the airlock, the heavy blast doors seal shut. The brutal Martian vacuum is locked out, and the ship's environmental systems slowly restore heat and breathable pressure. Deep inside the sterile laboratory, Nors carefully slices a microscopic cross-section of the ice. The ship's zero-gravity environment makes handling the delicate samples incredibly smooth and precise. As the ice slowly melts inside the containment chamber, ancient trapped gases bubble up. Tori watches intently. These microscopic bubbles contain the precise atmospheric signature of early Mars.
Suddenly, the electron microscope reveals an astonishing discovery. Suspended in the ancient water droplet are distinct fossilized structures resembling extremophile bacteria found in Earth's harshest volcanic vents. A door quickly cross-references the chemical data. The biosignatures show complex carbon molecules. This is conclusive evidence that primitive microscopic life once thrived in the Martian underground oceans. Noss hypothesizes about panspermia. The theory suggests that asteroid impacts could have transferred these resilient microorganisms between Earth and Mars billions of years ago. For Tori, the realization is staggering. Looking at these tiny fossils completely reshapes humanity's place in the universe. We are officially no longer alone in the cosmos. Unaware of the monumental cosmic implications, Tai happily bats at a floating hologram. Life, in all its complex and joyful forms, endures across the frozen void of space. The crew congregates in the common lounge to compile their groundbreaking research. This data will be instantly transmitted across millions of miles back to an eagerly waiting Earth. Noss locks the encrypted file and initiates the burst transmission. Travelling at the speed of light, the message will take roughly 3 to 22 minutes to reach home.
From the exterior of the Pride, a concentrated laser optical array pulses brightly, carrying the mathematical proof of extraterrestrial life straight through the vast, empty darkness of space. Gazing back at the rusty horizon, Tori reflects on the profound nature of their mission. Mars was once a living world, a planetary mirror of Earth's potential future. It is time to leave. Adore expertly runs the pre-flight diagnostic checks. Launching from Mars requires significantly less thrust than Earth, thanks to the planet's much lower surface gravity. Noss secures himself into the co-pilot station, locking in the return coordinates. Astrogation requires precise calculations, accounting for the complex orbital alignment of planets around the Sun. Ignition. The main fusion thrusters roar to life, blasting intense thermal energy onto the iron-rich dirt. The Pride effortlessly overcomes the weak Martian gravity and begins ascending. Piercing through the thin, dusty atmosphere, the heavily shielded spacecraft accelerates toward orbital velocity. The sky transitions from a dusty orange back to the absolute black of space.
Reaching a stable orbit, the gravitational dampeners engage. The crew finally relaxes, unbuckling their harnesses to float freely once again within the comfortable sanctuary of the cockpit. Tai celebrates the return to zero gravity with an acrobatic mid-air spin, expertly snapping up a floating treat. Life aboard the Pride returns to its peaceful routine. As the Pride accelerates outward, The majestic rust-coloured sphere of Mars slowly shrinks in the distance. They leave behind a world that is dead, yet historically profound.
Interface online.
With the mysteries of Mars
Cosmic map
solved,
expanding.
Nos turns his
Data
brilliant
influx
mind
confirmed.
toward the galactic
Trajectory
map.
locked.
The universe is
Rerouting
incredibly
energy
vast,
flow. Systems
and their
green.
mission of educational discovery
Engage
is
hyperspace
far from
sequence.
over.
Systems are green.
Tori and Adore
Ready for the
gaze out
jump.
into the infinite darkness.
Confirmed. Initiating
Every shimmering
hyperspace
star
sequence.
represents a new solar system,
Engage.
a new chance to
We're
uncover
in
the fundamental
hyperspace.
physical
Trajectory
laws
is
governing
stable.
our reality. As the Pride initiates its faster-than-light drive, the very fabric of space-time bends